Hi everyone, welcome to today's pick a card. So today's pick a card is in honour of the full moon in Aries on the 1st of October 2020. So because it's a full moon, I wanted to light a candle so that you can set your intentions as to what you want to bring in for the next moon cycle. So I have a white candle here. And white candles are brilliant because they basically symbolise anything you want them to symbolise. So if you want to bring a new relationship, you can ask for that. If you want to ask for good health or abundance, you can ask for that. You can ask for, a resolution of a problem. So whatever it is that you're looking to bring in, just silently say in your mind what it is that you wish to manifest in your life. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to light the candle and we're going to take a deep breath and just think about all of those wonderful things we want to bring in. And I will allow this candle to burn down on my altar space in order for the manifestation process to be aided for you. And it'll be quite interesting to watch the flame of the candle as well. So I'm just going to place this over here whilst I do the reading for you. So before any session, I always like to pick a card from my Making Magic deck by Priestess Moon. And the card that I've pulled for us today is the power symbol. So for those who are familiar with the practice of Reiki, for energy healing, you will recognise this symbol. And the power symbol means to cleanse, purify and protect the physical body. So to me, this is all about protecting yourself physically. It can mean cleansing your body in the sense of being careful about your diet and what it is that you consume. And it's also taking good care of your physical health through exercise. So through diet and exercise, help to raise your vibration by making sure that you're staying active, even if it's a short walk, a couple of times a week, just something to get you moving, get the body moving. And making sure that you're not overindulging on too much sugar or caffeine or other, processed foods that aren't great for, giving you that energetic boost. So it's all about taking good care of your health. So if you have been struggling with your health or you're recovering from a period of ill health, you really need to kind of place your own needs as a focus at the moment and really take time to heal and recuperate. So I'll just pop this down here. So the card decks I'm working with today, there'll be 3 options. So we will have the Universe Totem for pile number 1, for pile number 2 the Wolf Totem, and for pile number 3 the Raven Totem. Okay, and the card decks I'm working with are Moonology by Yasmin Boland, Queen of the Moon by Stacey DeMarco, and the Halloween Moon Ritual cards, which came with the Soul and Spirit magazine. I think they're great, especially for readings around the full or the new moon. So it's the full moon in Aries. So Aries is a fire sign, so it's very much about reigniting your passions. Aries is, the driving force towards manifesting your dreams and taking action. So you may find, because the full moon is all about birthing new ideas and its completions of cycles, so you've been working on what it is you want to manifest and now is the time to reap the rewards. So you may feel like life is going into the fast lane now and things are starting to move and progress. So if things have been feeling quite stagnant, you'll start finding that there'll be motion again because of the Aries energy. It's also a time where energetically there is a shift, and so truths are being revealed at this time. So secrets may come out, things that you weren't clearly seeing. You will be blessed with the gift of clarity. So it's a real time where some home truths may be made known to you. And this will help you on your path in order to make decisions that are best for you going forwards. So it's all about driving forward, seeing that goal and going for it. So let's start with reading number 1, which is the universe. And let's see what we have for you today. Okay, so the first card we have for you from Moonology is Communication is Key, and it's new moon in Gemini. So new moons are all about beginnings of cycles, new beginnings, and so it might be that you want to make a fresh start in a relationship. It could be a romantic relationship or a friendship or a relationship with a family member where there has been some kind of disagreement or conflict. And it's saying communication is key, so maybe a conversation needs to be had to clear the air. You might be feeling like you're both going in different directions because you're not able to express your feelings clearly. And so Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and we will soon be going into Mercury retrograde again, where communication then is difficult. So before that happens, I urge you to have the communication with them now, whether that is a conversation, a verbal conversation, whether that is speaking to somebody else about how you feel, so you can then process your feelings about the situation, or whether it's writing a letter or sending an email. You know, it's a way of getting things off your chest. So even if it's at the point in this relationship where you feel like, you know, it's not actually going to help by having a conversation, I think it's really important that you write down your thoughts and feelings about the situation. So maybe just in your diary, write about what it is you would want to say to the person if you had the opportunity to say those things. So energetically, you're making peace with the situation. Because it's Gemini, it could mean that, you know, it's a twin in your life. So it could be that it's twin flame connection, or it could be a sibling that is your twin, or maybe you're both born on the same day, or you're the same star sign, so there's that connection. But yes, it's very much, because it's the colour blue, it's all about the throat chakra and speaking your truth, not being afraid to express your feelings. So communication is key. The next card from Queen of the Moon Oracle is Waxing Gibbous 6, and it's action. And it's actually numbered 15, so if you add 1 and 5 together you get 6. So 15 or 6 could have meaning to you, or the numbers 1 and 5. And so can you see how free this lady is? Look, she's throwing her arms up in the air and she's like embracing her inner light, her inner power under a full moon. So it's very much associated with that Aries energy and taking action. You know, maybe that you've kind of been hiding in the shadows, you know, in retreat mode, not wanting to put yourself out there, but now it's time to take action towards your dreams, have the conversation that you didn't want to have. You know, it's time to make amends. And I just think this is a really powerful time for you, a time for you to kind of step into the spotlight and allow yourself to shine. So, you know, if you've been reluctant to put yourself out there or your ideas out there, now is the time to do that. And the last card is this one, and it says, the next full moon guides me to make transformational changes in my life. Wow. Okay, so this is from the Halloween moon rituals. So between now and the next full moon, which will be the 31st of October, because the second full moon this month will fall on Halloween night. And so it's guiding you to make transformational changes in your life. So, you know, maybe it's a time where you need to decide what it is that you want in life and have those conversations. You know, is it make or break time for a relationship or a friendship? You know, it's really time to kind of decide what it is that you want. And it's to take action towards your dreams and your goals. And by the time of the next full moon, you will be starting to make good progress. And so it's going to be a big change, you know, that's coming for you of transformation. And, you know, we are approaching Scorpio season. So, you know, Scorpio is probably one of the most transformational signs of the zodiac, you know. They are a fixed sign and they can endure more than most. They're incredibly strong, very intense, very emotional people. But they can endure transformation, so it's healing strength as we go into Scorpio season and really embracing these transformational changes that will lead us onto a better path. So that's all I have for you, group number 1. I hope that makes sense. I'm now going to move on to group number 2, which is the wolf. So let's see what we have for group number 2. Okay, so the first card is Prosperity Lies Ahead, New Moon in Taurus. So again, because it's a new moon card, it's about new beginnings, setting intentions. And it's in Taurus. So Taurus is all about materialism, wealth, abundance and prosperity. And so this is really exciting for those of you that, you know, have been struggling maybe financially or not seeing results when it comes to your work. So you've been putting all the effort in, but you haven't been reaping the rewards. That's all about to change. So it's saying a new cycle is now beginning and prosperity lies ahead. There's lots of pinks and greens on the card, which I associate with the heart chakra. So balancing the masculine and feminine components of yourself, you know, and it could be that one of these aspects of yourself is out of balance. So masculine energy is all about taking action and progress, and it's ambition and drive, and very much associated with work and career. And then your feminine energy is all about surrendering to the divine, you know, your creativity, going with the flow of life, and rest and retreat. So I also associate that with your home life. So it could be that one of those factors is out of balance and you're being encouraged to bring that back into balance. So, you know, I do think that you could still be working on some healing around your heart center to do with an emotional situation from your past. And, you know, that is continuing to progress. You know, your healing journey is something that you'll probably always be on in some capacity. There are just times where it will be harder than other times. So, you know, I think in regards to career, in regards to materialism and wealth, this is a really positive card because I feel like abundance is coming in for you. So it could be a financial windfall, or it could be a new job opportunity. I feel like there's something, a blessing that's coming in for you that's going to lead to abundance. It could even be a new project or collaboration. It could be a second job, or overtime, or a bonus. It's something that comes in that you desperately need in order to receive the financial support you need. But it's not just about financial support, it's about abundance as a whole. So really kind of opening your arms to receiving the blessings you deserve from the universe. Now this is interesting. So the second card from Queen of the Moon Oracle is Waning Gibbous 3, Balance. So I was just talking about balancing the masculine and feminine energies. It's numbered 19, so 19 could be significant in your life, or 1 and 9, or if you add 1 and 9 together, you get 10. So 10 I see as a completion number, so the end of a cycle, so having achieved something. So I feel like you are now bringing things into balance. Can you see she's sort of got her head in the clouds, and maybe things weren't very clear, but now you're able to see more clearly and able to take control and balance back in your life where things may have seemed a little bit chaotic, or you know, you've allowed some obligations to go. So it's all about peace and serenity. I feel very much Librian energy with this card because I think of the scales, so balancing things in your life. And Libra is all about conflict resolution, balance and harmony, justice and peace. So if you have been trying to kind of, you know, take hold of a conflict or a stressful period in your life, you know, peace is coming through for you now, and I feel like you're going to feel a lot more balanced, and that's emotionally as well. So emotionally you could have felt out of balance and overwhelmed with emotions, and it's all about bringing that back into equilibrium. And if there's been a situation in your life that, you know, I feel like it could even be a legal matter that you've been involved in, I feel like justice will be served and the judge will rule in your favour. What else am I getting from this card? So I also feel like it could represent balance in your romantic relationships or partnership, because Libra is ruled by Venus, which is the planet of love and relationships. So I feel like it could even be that maybe you've been neglecting your partner in some way and work has been taking over, and so you're going to be dedicating more time to working on your partnership, working on your relationship, and bringing that into balance. So your home and work life balance is, you know, more peaceful and harmonious. So I hope that makes sense. And the last card we have is this one, and it says, the light of the moon encourages me to set positive intentions. So can you see it's full moon again, full moon energy. We've got a cat that's reaching out, and I'm just having a look. I think it looks like maybe a dog as well, a dog and a cat. So you could own a dog or a cat. And it's saying the light of the moon encourages you to set positive intentions. So maybe you haven't been feeling so positive. Maybe you felt burdened or stressed, and things have felt off kilter, out of balance, and you haven't felt in control of your life. And so you've been feeling quite low about things. Well, now it's saying now's the time to set positive intentions, change that mindset. Abundance and prosperity lies ahead for you, as does peace and balance. And so under this full moon, it's really important to think about what it is that you want to manifest into your life, and, you know, cancel, clear, delete any negative thoughts and replace them with positive ones. Under the power of the full moon, your manifestation ability speeds up. So don't be surprised if by the next full moon that, you know, you have actually you have reached a more kind of harmonious, positive phase in your life as a result of your positive thinking. So that's all I have for group number 2 and the wolf. I hope that made sense. So I'm just going to go on to group number 3, which is the raven, and we'll see what we have for group number 3. So we actually got a additional card for group number 3. Okay, so the first card is Balance, Spirituality and Practicality, full moon in Pisces. So again, being full moon, it's all about completion and endings in life, completion of a cycle, and Pisces is the most psychic and creative sign in the zodiac. So, you know, you could very much be somebody that spends a lot of time in your head. You know, you're very visual, you're very creative, and it's saying balance spirituality and practicality. So you might be somebody that is, you know, you're very comfortable with transcendence, you're very comfortable with your spiritual self, and, you know, communicating with your angels, communicating with your spirit guides. You know, you're comfortable during meditation, but you find it quite difficult to be grounded and live in the present because you're very much a dreamer. And, you know, that's okay. You know, that's a beautiful thing, because it's all about you know, imagination and imagining your perfect life and how that can come into fruition. But it's also about being practical. And I'm a moon in Pisces, so I very much connect with the message of this card. I spend a lot of time in my head, and I struggle to stay grounded. So I think my root chakra is always the one chakra that is probably a little bit off balance. So I feel like it's important for you to get outdoors, do anything you can to heal that root chakra. So you can do that through consuming foods from the earth, so root vegetables. You can work with crystals like tiger's eye or carnelian. You can walk barefoot in the garden, although it's turning a little bit chilly now, so you might not want to do that, but just getting outdoors in nature is really helpful. Meditation, imagining that tree roots are sprouting from the soles of your feet and are anchoring you deep into the middle of the earth. That's another thing that you can try doing. So it's very much, you know, it's about mindfulness and living in the present. So, you know, try not to live in your head so much. And I know that's sometimes difficult to do when you're naturally a dreamy kind of person, but it is encouraging you to be more grounded. And, you know, you might be somebody that's very comfortable with your spirituality, but you struggle with your kind of earthly commitments. So you use your spirituality to escape from your human existence. And it's important that you remember that even though you are of the stars and you know, are a multidimensional being of light, you're also human in this incarnation. And so it's really important you honour your earthly vessel. The next card is full moon in Leo. So again, another full moon card, so double full moon. So I feel like you could be coming to the end of a cycle in your life or a completion of a chapter. And it's yellow, so I'm thinking straight away solar plexus energy. And so, you know, your solar plexus is situated around your stomach area. It's your main energy center in your body, which gives you energy to drive forward. So if you've been feeling sluggish or stagnant, you need to bathe that chakra in the sunshine. So again, it's all about getting outdoors. You can work with citrine crystal as well. So place that on your stomach area to allow the crystal to help balance your solar plexus. And it's saying don't let pride get in your way. So are you a proud person? Are you stubborn? You know, is there somebody that, is there a narcissist in your life or somebody with narcissistic tendencies that gets under your skin? Because I feel like if there is somebody that is quite manipulative and, you know, controlling, you've kind of learnt to sort of stand your ground in order to kind of set boundaries with this person and sort of said, you know, no, you can't take my energy all the time. But to the point where, you know, you can sometimes be so stubborn and so rigid, and it's saying don't let your pride get in your way. It could also be that you're somebody that if you're an empath and you're always giving to others, you are very much somebody that is comfortable as a helper in life, giving to others. You know, you love to give, but you find it hard to receive. You find it hard to receive and you find it hard to ask for help. And so, you know, you're too proud to ask for help because you're always the one that everyone comes to, and you don't want to be a burden on anyone else. But it's basically saying, don't let your pride get in your way. And Leo as a sign is very, very proud. You know, they're a natural leader. They like being in charge. They can even be a little bit bossy sometimes. But, you know, they're very, very loyal and dependable. And so, you know, it's kind of like sometimes you have to just let your pride go and don't be afraid of asking for help. If you need help, it's okay, and it's not a sign of weakness. You know, it's actually what you're deserving of. You know, you help so many other people, so don't be afraid to ask for assistance yourself. The next card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle is Waxing Crescent 6, The Path, and it's number 8. So this is really interesting. So I feel like, look, there's a ladder that's going upwards, and then there's this portal to a whole new world. And look, she's stood in the dark. So things may have felt really, really dark for you of late, you know, but the good news is when there's dark, look for the stars, because the stars are the glimmers of hope that, you know, all is not lost. And basically what this card is saying is that, you know, unbeknown to you, there's actually a ladder from this darkness that you can climb, which will take you back into the light. So if you felt very kind of on your path, almost like veiled, that you can't see the way ahead, things have felt really difficult, you know, I think that's about to change for you, because basically this card is saying that there is a way out of the situation. There is a way out, and this ladder is confirmation that you are headed in the right direction, and that you are going to now be treading a pathway that takes you back into the light. So the light is returning for you. It's like when the sun sets and all becomes dark. We know that the sun will always rise again. And so that's the message for you in this card. The sun will rise again. So don't lose hope. I also feel like it's a sign you're being divinely guided on your path to a happier place. And the last card from Halloween Moon Rituals is this one. So again, it's full moon energy. This evening, the full moon energy brings strength to all of my relationships. Okay, so I feel like there's a little bit of a pattern now. So I'm feeling that you may be an empath that's involved in a relationship with a narcissist, whether that is a romantic partnership, a friend, or a family member. There is someone that you feel, you know, controlled or manipulated by. And I feel like it's a message that's coming to you to give you strength to come through this period. Maybe strength to walk away from a relationship that's no longer serving your highest good. Or it could just be that a relationship or friendship has felt a little bit off keel, and this card is confirmation that it's now time to kind of work on this relationship, and you know, it's not something that you want to throw away, that there is the potential to save the relationship or friendship. So the full moon energy, 1st of October 2020, is going to be bringing you the strength that you need in order to move forward in your relationships. And that can be a relationship with yourself as well. You may have been self-doubting, you may have been feeling very much in the dark and you don't know what your path is. And, you know, this is confirmation that you are going to kind of trust in yourself again. The fact that you are capable and you are enough. You are enough. Okay, so that's all I have for you, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed the messages today. If any of the messages did resonate, then please do consider making a small donation. It's never expected but always appreciated. My PayPal link is in the comments. Please like, share and subscribe. It's really important to share the love, and I hope you all have a very blessed full moon in Aries. Sending you all so much love, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon. Take care.